everyone. So today's episode of the vlog is going to be about going to find the records that I've been missing. I've got this little list down here of records that I've been wanting to buy for a while. So I'm going to go to Birmingham and try and pick them up with my friend Damien. It was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Damien. So we're going to go see what we can find. I need to get the bus and do some little bits about the house, but let's get going. First record I bought is Burn, and this is their new 7-inch. So Burn were a band in the late 80s and 90s, and they've just come back from the dead. I mean, they're not dead, but they're back. This one is called From the Ashes, and it comes out on this purple metallic splatter vinyl. It's I think this is the indie exclusive. It also comes with this really cool little square poster. I've got to see Burn a couple of times this year in 2016, and they've been really fun to watch. They definitely have grown into themselves in putting out this new material that's a little bit different. It's kind of a new blast from the past. This is the Double Wears Prada with Transit Blues. This is a gatefold LP. It's got a really nice little inside. Printed dust sheet just here on both sides. The vinyl itself is a really nice colour. It's like a sky blue half and half with clear. Lyric sheet as well, which has got lyrics on both sides. The Devil Wears Prada have been through some changes. They have always obviously been a metalcore kind of sceney band, but they now only have 2 original members, and I think Mike, the front guy, has definitely been through a lot of stuff. He's got a solo project that's coming out at about the same time as well, and this record has definitely got a little bit more introspection on it. It feels a little bit far away. They feel a little bit lonely, but I think that's going to be really nice to see more of an emotional side of them. They're touring in the UK with Silverstein, and I think all across Europe as well. So if you're watching in Europe, go and try and see them on this tour, because I think it'll be fantastic. They're one of these bands that I've been following for probably coming up for like 12, 13 years now, and it's been really interesting to watch them grow and change as a band. And this is a new sort of coming of age type record, and I really hope they don't veer too much from that metalcore side of things in the future, but this is a really good record. The next record I picked up in Birmingham is actually an older record, and this is one of the few ones that I've had on this list of records that I really wanted to try and buy, and I'm really glad I managed to pick it up. So this is the XX, the heavy plastic sleeve. The record itself is die cut, so the X pulls out. You can see right through there. I was saying to Damien, it's stupid how a straight edge band haven't got this already. The LP itself is just on black, and this is the insert, so it's a really big poster with all of the lyrics on the back here. I've got into the XX since I started reading this at the beginning of the year, and it's really diverse. It's pretty vast. There's a lot of really good records in there, and I went through a practice of, before I started making videos, of trying to listen to 5 new records every week. But it's exhausting, and by the time I was going through decade by decade, I got to the 70s and I just fell into this prog hole that I just couldn't get out of. One of the really good things that came out of this book, and amongst that some other records as well, was that XX record. I've been a fan of Jamie XX and his remixes, but I've never really delved into them too much, and it's just kind of been out of my wheelhouse, listening to hardcore and punk and a little bit of hip hop and grime, but like that indie, almost like atmospheric, slightly more ambient, dancey type stuff. It's nice, it's really good chill out music. So the next LP came out today when I went to go and buy it, and this is Bon Iver 22 A Million. I've been listening to Bon Iver for a few years now, and like the XX, they're a little bit out of what I'd normally listen to, but it's amazing, deep music. It's like I said, really atmospheric, ambient. Folk songs that Justin Vernon produced on the first record, Forever Ago, were incredible, and he's definitely not lost all of that in this new release. It comes with a really big gatefold, and here's the back cover. Inside the record it comes with this huge book, purple, blue, dust sheet, vinyl's black. So you can tell he spent some time with people like Kanye West, and he's been doing this production work where he's using those like vocoder, auto-tuned vocals in there, a lot more digital sampling and a lot more sampling just across the board as well. There's a fantastic track that samples Iron Sky by Paolo Nutini that's really, really great. But some moments in there that feel very different from Bon Iver's usual output, and this is, I think, more of a coming of age for him. So it's watching him grow up and watching him get to grips with the music that he's producing, the music that he's making. Another record that I feel like might end up in my top 10 that I need to listen to a lot more is this. This is Stage 4 by Touche Amore. I've loved Touche Amore since To Beat a Dead Horse came out, and I've got to see them quite a few times across the world and in the UK. It's been really, really fun watching them grow as a band. This record is all about Jeremy's mother's cancer, and that's why it's called Stage 4. And the lyrical content on this is pretty dark, and it's got a lot of questions about faith and religion and how he responds to that as well. I think in part with what his mother's doing and how she's trying to get him to engage at the same time. The version I got from Rich is on beer-coloured vinyl, which I'm sure Jeremy Bolam's not really that fussed about, even though he's straight edge. And this one has a printed dust sheet too, so dust sheet there. On the back is all of the lyrics. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and having a look around Birmingham where I go record shopping most of the time. If you do, give it a thumbs up and comment below if you've got some favourite releases that have come out in the last couple of weeks. There'll be another record video definitely before the end of the year and before I decide on my top 10 records for 2016. But again, I'd really like to know what yours are and what's popping up in your list this year. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye guys!